Hey, it's Nancy, the nurse practitioner, taking an evening walk to clear my head after an interesting week. Reason why I'm doing this video is if anyone or all of you who've been following me on my Caregiver Success YouTube channel about moving a loved one from another state to your home and all the pits and perils and problems you might run into, that was all well and good. But something incredibly wrong happened on Monday, or right. Maybe it was incredibly right, or just the time was, it was her time. But my mother-in-law actually died on Monday. The same person who I went down to Florida in August and packed her up and had a garage sale and talked to the realtor and cleaned out her entire house and drove back up from Florida to Connecticut, quarantined for 2 weeks. We were cooking. We were having fun playing cards. She went off seeing all her 7 children in different places. She still drove. She actually died of a brain bleed. It was fairly sudden. She was making cookies in one of her children's homes, and while she was there, she came out of the bathroom and they said she was unconscious, unresponsive. And by the time the paramedics got there, she was brain dead. We found out when we called the hospital, which was 3 hours away, that if we wanted to come see her, they had her on a respirator and that we could come see her there. So here it is, just 6 weeks after she moved here. In her home. All her stuff is in my basement. All her belongings are in her bedroom, just where she left them, hoping to be home in a week. And now we're having to work on things that we didn't get to take care of yet. A resident of Florida living in Connecticut with a car, a house being sold, a will that wasn't updated. Just a lot of things that people don't think about. You come to another state, and I was already making appointments for all these people for her to meet. Maybe she needed to change her Medicare plan, whatever. And she took off to see her children. And maybe that was the better choice. Maybe this was her goodbyes to each and every one of them, and this was the last time they'd see her. If we took time out to do the will and all the other stuff, I don't think it would have had such meaning, because her children, some of them hadn't seen her in such a long time, and due to COVID, it took me a while to go down and get her. So I look at it this way, I packed up her stuff. We had a garage sale the way she wanted it. I drove up with her and spent 8 glorious days with her. And we talked all the way and laughed all the way. It was a wonderful time. Actually, I got this wonderful gift of time. And everybody else did too. You got to balance what's important, I guess. I mean, we're going to go to probate for all the things she owns. And now we're going to have to figure all the earthly things out. But honestly, I think it was a good ending. I'm sorry she's not here longer, but I'm glad she didn't suffer, and she went to the casino the night before. So how many people at 87 get to do that? So one point I'm making here is balance some things. If the will has to be updated, just kind of make an appointment. Try to get some of those things done so it doesn't become a burden on you. Maybe not wait till the last second. Maybe do one thing every few months so that by the time the person gets to you where they live, everything's already been moved over, names have been changed, titles are off from mom, just so that things are in order. Because it's hard on the people who are left behind. We're going to miss her, but it was a good journey. Thanks for listening to my story and letting me share it with you. From Nancy, the nurse practitioner.